This is really cool open square that looks like a spider web. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the daisy cluster square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. All right, so we're going to start with a magic circle. Personally, I do my magic circle by just doing a loop like this. So the shorter end is to my right, and then the working yarn is to my left. I insert my hook. Just going to grab it from here. And then chain 1. And then chain 1 again. To secure it, I'm going to let go of what I'm pinching right now. And it's going to just unfold and create my little circle there. So now we can start row 1. We're going to do 8 single crochets into the ring. So we are going to do 8 single crochets. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you can go ahead and pull this shorter end to close off the ring. And we're going to do a slip stitch into the very first single crochet. So I'm just going to recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, when you pull it tight, the first one kind of gets cinched up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do one more to create my 8th because my first one got kind of lost. And now I'm going to do a slip stitch into the very first one that I have currently and I can clearly see. So slip stitch in there. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And into the very first stitch, which is where we're currently, we're going to work a double crochet 2 together. So for that, we yarn over, go into that stitch, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop, yarn over, go into the same spot, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop, 3 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And this counts as a cluster. So now we're going to do the following combination 7 times. We're going to do a chain 3 and then a cluster into the next stitch. So we chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And into the next stitch, we're going to do a cluster. For that, we want to yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop, yarn over, insert our hook into the same spot, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. Now we yarn over and pull through 2 only. Now we yarn over and pull through 2. And this is a cluster. And that's the repetition you want all the way around. Let's do it again together. Chain 3. Into the next stitch, a cluster. So yarn over into the next chain. And then yarn over, pull through 2. Do that again. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now we yarn over and pull through 2 again. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's our cluster. So I'm going to do that all the way around and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just finished my 7th repetition. And so to finish off this row, we want to do a chain 3. And then do a slip stitch into the top of the first cluster. So into where you did those double crochets 2 together, into there, a single crochet. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then do 1 double crochet into the very first stitch. So into basically where you currently are, we do a double crochet. And that counts as a double crochet 2 together. Now we can start the row repeat. You're going to skip the chain 3. And then into the next cluster, we're going to work a double crochet 2 together, chain 5, and double crochet 2 together. So skipping the chain 3, on top of the next cluster, we're going to work a double crochet 2 together, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. I explained how to do that earlier, so I'm just going to go faster here. Then chain 5. And then into the same space, another double crochet 2 together. Yarn over, pull through all 3. And so that's the row repeat. You're going to basically skip the chain 3 spaces between the clusters, and on top of the clusters do a double crochet 2 together, chain 5, double crochet 2 together. I'm going to do that again one more time with you. Skip the chain 3, on top of the next cluster, a double crochet 2 together, and then a chain 5, then a double crochet 2 together, and that's that. So I'm going to do this all the way around, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did my last repetition on top of the last cluster of the previous row. So now to finish off this row, we want to do another cluster on top of the first cluster of the previous row. So essentially where you started this, into that same spot, a double crochet 2 together. Now we want to chain 5. And now you want to do a slip stitch into the chain 3 that you started with on this row. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch there. So this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to do a slip stitch into the next cluster. So currently we're on this cluster. We want to bring ourselves over to the next one. So into there, we do a slip stitch. And now we can begin row 4. We're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 4. And now we want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. So into the next chain 5 space, a single crochet. Now we chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip 1 cluster and then do 1 double crochet into the next cluster. So you're skipping this one and into the next one, a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the repeat. I'm going to do it one more time with you. It starts at the single crochet into the next chain 5 space. So single crochet. Then we chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to skip the next cluster and into the next one, a double crochet. And now you want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do this all the way around. I'm going to verbalize the repeat again. We're going to start with a single crochet into the next chain 5 space, a chain 4, skip a cluster, into the next cluster, a double crochet, and then a chain 4. So do this all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around, and I want to show you when you hit the last chain 5 space that you have there. We are going to do a single crochet into that. I just did a double crochet last, and I'm missing my chain 4, I just realized. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to finish the repeat. And now into the last chain 5 space, a single crochet. And then we're going to do a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to want to slip stitch into the third chain from the chain 7 that you started with. So we count 1, 2, 3, and into that third chain, a single crochet, a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 4. So for row 5, we're going to chain 1. And into the same space that you did your slip stitch from the previous row, we're going to do a single crochet. Single crochet there. And now we're going to start the row repeat. You're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip the chain 4 space and into the next stitch, which is a single crochet. You're going to do a treble crochet, a chain 4, and into the same spot, another treble crochet. And that's going to be a corner later. Continuing the row repeat, we're going to chain 4. And now we're going to skip the next chain 4 space, and into the next, which is the double crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. Continuing the row repeat, chain 4, skip 4, and into the next do a double crochet. Basically on top of the single crochet, a double crochet. And that's basically the repeat. We'll go back to the beginning of it. It starts with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do on top of the next double crochet, our next corner. So you do a treble crochet, a chain 4, and into the same spot, another treble crochet. Continuing the repeat, we do a chain 4, and into the next single crochet. So you skip 4 and into the next single crochet, a double crochet. Now you want to chain 4, skip the next chain 4 space, and into the next a single crochet. It's basically on top of the double crochet of the previous row. Continuing the repeat, we chain 4, skip the chain 4, and into the next, which is a single crochet, a double crochet. And as you can see, you've created your other side. So we want to do this all the way around. I'm going to repeat the row repeat one more time verbally. It starts with a chain 4, skip 4, and then into the next stitch, which is the double crochet. You do a treble crochet, chain 4, treble crochet. Then you chain 4, skip 4, do a double crochet, chain 4, skip 4, single crochet, chain 4, skip 4, double crochet. So let's do this all the way around. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did my last corner here and I've come around. So I just did a double crochet on top of the single crochet. So to finish off this row, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But rather than doing a single crochet, we're actually going to do a slip stitch onto the first single crochet of the row. So you find that, do a slip stitch, and you're all finished. You can go ahead, cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. And here we have it. Look how gorgeous. This is very intricate. Kind of looks like a spider web, hey? In the middle, and then the outsides are a little bit more open, but they're still quite uniform. So yeah, real cool. Very different square. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.